So today I wanted to make a video talking about skincare and anti-aging products appropriate for your age. Now a lot of people like to laugh at me when I say I like to use a lot of eye creams and anti-wrinkle serums and things to that effect. But people who believe that they do not need to use preventative products or think that when they're 40 and 50 years old that they're not going to work if they start using them now are completely 100% wrong. And I'll tell you this, it is a lot easier to prevent damage from happening than going back and reversing the hands of time. So I'm just going to be talking about some products that I really like to use. So I guess first to start off with, we'll go ahead and talk about eye cream. I use the Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this enough up close, but it's really good. What hyaluronic acid does is it boosts lipids in your cells, and what that does is basically keeps you hydrated and boosts the moisture and kind of binds those moisture cells together to give you a really fresh, kind of plumped up, hydrated look. So what I do, I just dip my fingers into the product and you want to tap it together, and you just want to tap it around the orbital bone here. You don't want to get too close to the eye there, and you want to go all the way around in a figure 8 around the eye, kind of like where you'd wear glasses. It's going to protect any kind of those expression lines above the eyebrow. You really want to get in with any eye cream that you use in between the eyebrows here, because a lot of people have those kind of expression lines there. It's good to hit the temple. Just really pat it in. It's going to help the circulation and penetrate it if you do it that way. Stay away from getting too close in here, because what happens is, especially during the day and mostly when you're sleeping, your body temperature rises and that moves product upward and kind of moves it around on the face. So if you're getting it too close to the eye, it can, it has a chance of moving into the eye and possibly causing infection. So that's a no-go. But this one's really inexpensive. It's a great one to use because even though I don't have many lines forming yet, it's keeping that really, really hydrated. And it also has a really nice brightening effect. So if you have any darkness underneath the eye, it's going to give you a real kind of lightened effect. So it's great for dark circles, puffiness, or not necessarily puffiness because it kind of plumps you up and gives you hydration. But any darkness and fine lines, this is a great one to start with. So I guess I'll go on to face serums, and I have a couple different ones that I like to use, but right now I have a few favorites. The first one is a natural product. It's by Caudalie. It's called Pulpe Vitaminee. It's French, you can correct my pronunciation there, but it's called the first Wrinkle Serum. Now in every skincare line, no matter what it is, there are different levels for different age groups, and this particular product's for the early signs of aging, so people in your early 20s. So what this whole line is based on is the grapeseed extract. So what's inside the grapeseed extract is called resveratrol, and it's the most powerful form of antioxidant that you can get. That's what's found in red wine. I'm a very, very avid drinker of red wine. I love it. It's so good for you. If you're of age, yes. But for example, the grapevine, a natural grapevine growing in its vineyard, will never die. You can try to burn it, you can try to axe it, no matter what you do, a grapevine will always survive because it has the highest level of resveratrol. And what that's going to do, it's going to penetrate deep into the cells and protect it and really make a strong, strong barrier and protect from anything outside that's kind of going to give you that damage, that's going to give you the wrinkles. A lot of products claim to have resveratrol, but it's resveratrol in not its pure form. It's kind of bioengineered in a different way where it only penetrates the top layer of the skin. This is the first product that's created that uses the resveratrol, and it penetrates all the way down to that first layer of the skin, that first layer of the dermis, those cells. So it's protecting really, really deep down. And it also gives you a really kind of smooth texture to the skin. It's going to kind of help out any kind of little bumps, unevenness, and it gives you a really nice brightened effect. Another really great serum to try is by SkinCeuticals. The Caudalie is kind of like your natural line. This is more of your science kind of line. And what this is, the Serum 15, it's got L-ascorbic acid and ferulic acid. Now, L-ascorbic acid is a fancy name for vitamin C. So vitamin C obviously is going to even out skin tone, give you that really radiant, youthful look, but it's also, you know, an antioxidant, so it's going to protect from outside damage. The ferulic acid is a phytochemical from the wall, the cell wall of plants. So it's an organic ingredient, and what it does, it's really going to go to the core and kind of build a really, really strong barrier of the skin, because when you get damage, your collagen starts to break and it starts to whittle away and get loose, but this is going to really bind it and make it really strong, so it's going to protect you from, you know, your pollutants, your smog, your smoke, the things that break down collagen in the skin, and also sun damage, because obviously the sun is the #1 ager. So this is really good. It's also geared for people with more of an oily skin type, and I'm going to list everywhere where you can find these products as well. And also, just to let you know, these weren't sent to me. These are products that I like to use that I think are really good, that I think are really important for somebody in the early 20s to start using. Next, a really cool product. It's more on the cosmetic line that I really like. It's by Trish McEvoy. It's called her Beauty Booster Anti-Fatigue Cream. And what this is, it's your moisturizer and foundation primer, but this is packed with your hyaluronic acid. So it's going to do the same thing as the eye cream does in rebuilding the lipids to give you that really kind of boosted collagen effect, that really moisturized and really hydrated look to the skin. And I also have a little sample of the actual Beauty Booster Serum, which is the pure hyaluronic acid and dual action peptides, which are very strong antioxidants for the skin. It says it's an instant line minimizer and complexion enhancer. And I think this really, really does a great job of doing just what it says. It really evens out the skin, makes it really, really nice. It fills in any kind of like little lines that you have, plumps them up and kind of smooths it over, and just gives you an overall really brightened and hydrated look. So that's really cool, really good stuff. And lastly, what I'll say, the #1 product that you can use to prevent aging is get a good sunscreen. I love to be in the sun, I love to tan, but you have to face it, using a sunscreen is essential. I have this one by MD Skincare. It's an SPF 30, works really, really well. You don't have to get a fancy one like this. You can use, I have plenty of just regular moisturizers that have SPF in them. That is great to do too, but it's really, really important. So, you know, if you're in your early 20s and you're not using anything yet, I really, really encourage you to do so. This is your skin, the skin that you have to wear for the rest of your life. So it is an investment, and it is really important to take care of it. So I hope some of this was helpful to you. These are the products that I like. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope I kind of helped you understand kind of what things are, you know, what some terms are in your skincare that you might have been curious about. So yeah, until my next video, I'll see you all soon. Bye.